Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Earthlings on YouTube and X and anywhere else on the internet. Hope you're having a great day. Right, let's get into public relations, otherwise known as PR. So, I read an article in page 6 that claims sources have said that King Charles is willing to welcome Harry back and make friends with him. Page 6. Sources say. I'll put a link. There's already a link, I think, on my X account, but I'll put a link for the YouTube viewers. You can go and read the article. Who do you think wrote that article? Now, I could be cynical, but I do not believe that page 6 is King Charles III go-to place. If he were to go anywhere, and I doubt he would go anywhere. Now, there are sources and there are sources, and it just depends on how the wording is. It's all about how Charles must be seen as kind and benevolent, and it's a bad look. Sound like anybody we know who talks like that? Or maybe PR people who talk like that? These PR companies, I think the big problem they've got, and thank you very much to the person who put the link to the Kevin Costner Hello Magazine piece. I hadn't seen that. I shall put that link in the description on YouTube, and I don't know how to put a link in a description on X, so anybody out there, you can Google Kevin Costner, Meghan and Harry. Hello Magazine headline is something like, Kevin Costner thanks Harry and Meghan and says what a wonderful weekend he spent with them. Kevin didn't say anything of the sort. He didn't say anything of the sort. He said on Instagram, I think it was his Instagram, thank you very much everybody for joining me for a wonderful weekend, for first responders, blah, blah, blah. And there were 3 pictures. And one of the pictures was of Costner, looking fabulous, with the microphone in his hand, gripped very tight, and a couple of desperados in the background, otherwise known as Harry and Meghan, going. Costner didn't say anything about them. I got the impression Costner was highly irritated at their presence, the grabbing of the microphone. It's really just all too desperate for words. And now I know a lot of people talk about this William Morris agency, Ari Emanuel. I had never heard of them before. I'd never heard of Sunshine Sachs before Meghan. In fact, I was aware that there were public relations people out there, but I always sort of thought, yeah, there may be the odd company, but maybe celebrities employ somebody to be in charge of their social media and their image, and like a right-hand man to say, oh, I wouldn't say that, and just check speeches and say, oh, I'd take that bit out, put that bit in. I've always known the royal family have their private secretaries and people who write their speeches for them, and they go through them together and say, oh, I wouldn't say that, you'll tread on a landmine. But I wasn't aware of these agencies like Ari Emanuel. And I guess a lot of you guys weren't. But now I'm painfully aware of it, thanks to Meghan. Meghan has shone a light on this sleazy and manipulative industry for all to see. She is the patron saint of PR, of fakeness. Fake it. Just fake it. I'm now more familiar with PR tricks than I ever was before. Just be seen at a place with a famous person, and then you can link your name to them and throw a line and hope something comes back. I mean, it's absolutely pitiful. And other celebrities must be thinking, holy crap, everybody's going to know I do that as well now. And what WME is going to find is their business is going to tank. It's just not working because, unfortunately, Meghan is not a particularly talented actress. She's just so hammy, over the top and fake that when she does these PR things, a lot of us plebs out here, well, I'm not calling you lot plebs, but I'm a pleb. I'm just a viewer. I'm a pleb. I look and I think, something here ain't right. You know, like on Toy Story, when Woody was trying to convince the other toys from across the street that him and Buzz were buddies, and he had Buzz's decapitated arm, and they were all like, something shonky's going on here. It reminds me of that. And bit by bit, until all of us are like, it's not only we can see it, we can predict the next move. Actually, that would be quite a fun game, guys. Will it be a car park next? Will it be a fake award next? Oh, talking of awards, I see George and Amel Clooney had a bit of an A-list star-studded doodah. And somebody's invitation must have got stuck in the post. Or maybe Ari Emanuel doesn't swing as much lead. Or maybe Ari Emanuel is like, holy crap, every time I try and pump this chick, the general public are just seeing through it like a pane of glass. It's not working, and it's making me look bad, and it's making my other clients look bad. And Kevin's really angry with me that I made him do that thing at his precious party that was something that was important to him, and I foisted this upon him. And she grabbed the mic on the stage and it had to be wrestled from her hand in front of the world. You know, in a way, maybe she's doing a great service, because I think the world could do with less PR. What PR used to be, it used to be how companies and celebrities and politicians could get a message across to lots of people in the most effective way with a short catchphrase or something like that. And then there were people called damage limitation. These days, it seems the two have sort of combined, or maybe they always were, I don't know. Meghan has educated me so much on PR, so much. I mean, it's just full of absolutely nothing except staged photo ops, pretend stories, written puff pieces. It's kind of fascinating to watch the industry itself at work. And I am sorry for Mr. Emmanuel, but he took the client on, so you got to roll with the punches, haven't you? So yeah, she didn't go to the real A-lister thing. There's a lot of real A-lister things she just doesn't go to. And tomorrow's video, what I'm going to do as an experiment, because apparently us Brits, we're all racist, the press were racist, the royal family were racist, we never welcomed her with open arms, we all begrudged Harry an ounce of happiness, right? So what I'm going to do for tomorrow's video is I'm going to go back through very old Daily Mail articles. The Daily Mail comments section is a wealth of information. It's a gold mine for PR people. If you really want to see how the public mind thinks, go read the bloody comments. I mean, sometimes the comments are better than the article, quite frankly. And I love that the Daily Mail give everyone free speech. You can like or dislike a comment without actually having an account on the Daily Mail. You can comment, although lately they have not published any of my comments. Not a single one. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is go back to Harry and Meghan's engagement. And I'm going to read the top best rated comment and the worst rated comment. And then I'm going to do 2017, 2018, 2019. And I'm going to just abbreviate for Ari Emanuel and other PR companies to show how it went downhill for her and why it went downhill for her and where it all went wrong. And a lot of people do compare notes on the Daily Mail, and I read the comments and often find myself in agreement with the posters a lot more than the article itself. And I do appreciate that the Daily Mail give us all that. I know other papers have comment sections, but they're just not as good as the old DM. Although I've noticed lately on some articles, the DM have got this new comment format, and it just never loads. And I don't like it. I like their old format with the green upticks and the red downticks. Now, also talking of PR, and I did mention this on the live, Graham's live yesterday, and thank you all very much, those of you that joined us, and those of you that missed it, I'm so sorry. It was really impromptu. We wanted to see if we could go live on YouTube and X simultaneously, and it was a success. Unfortunately, Graham had to take it down on YouTube because they put restrictions on it, so it's now only available on X until YouTube review it and take the restrictions off, and then he'll make it public again. We're really quite determined not to be bullied by YouTube at all, the people in charge of it at the moment. So it's fascinating. Do you know, I've totally forgotten the point I was going to make, but the live yesterday, I was saying something on the live yesterday about Meghan. I can't remember what it was. I'd have to watch that back. And it's like 2 hours long. It was something really important as well, a really important PR observation. Oh yes, I remember now. I swear I'm losing my marbles. The thumbs down on YouTube. Now, we always had a thumbs up and a thumbs down. They were always visible. From the day I went on YouTube, they were always there. So that I, as a creator, and other creators, and a whole audience could see if people like the video generally or don't like the video. You're never going to get 100% upticks, although a lot of our videos do. And then Meghan did an interview. I think it was just before she won that court case for misremembering with Judge Warby. And she said, I can't remember who was interviewing. I'm sure one of you guys could find it. She said, I think social media should have a thumbs down as well as a thumbs up. And when she said it, I yelled out at the screen and went, you moron, YouTube's always had that. Well, the very next day, she uploaded a video of her was uploaded on some story time, bedtime thing, reading a stupid bench book. And you could see the ups and the downs. And there were way more downs than ups. Within 24 hours, the thumbs down button was hidden. So as of that date, and I think it was done for her, because it was ridiculous, like 180,000 thumbs down and 400 thumbs up. That's really bad. You don't want everybody seeing that. I think your social media should have a thumbs down as well as a thumbs up. On second thoughts, can you hide the thumbs down? That's really bad for my PR. So it was hidden ever after. And I'd forgotten all about this until I was watching a video where somebody was doing an assessment of Neil Mohan, the now CEO, in comparison to the previous CEO, Susan What's-Her-Face. And a lot of the people commenting there, who don't know anything about royal family, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, none of them, loads of them, were saying, why did you hide the thumbs down? I mean, you say you did it to protect a creator's feelings, but the creator can still see how many thumbs downs there are in the studio. Why did you do that? And I wanted to go through replying, well, it was for Meghan, but my thumbs got too tired. But basically, that's the way I read it, because she was well up for the thumbs down until she got so many thumbs down, she wanted it hidden. And I do believe her sappy husband used to pull strings at YouTube. I'm not sure he has the clout and weight now. I suppose he's too busy receiving the adoring and begging pleas from his father, King Charles III, to return to the realm of the United Kingdom and save the monarchy. You reckon? I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for listening. I look forward to hearing your thoughts, opinions and free speech as long as you have it, and long may it last. Thank you very much for listening.